Welcome into Standout Society. Up here, round one, done and dusted. And ready for round two. But we'll be bringing you a recap of round one, talking everything football here, and then getting us ready for round two. But lads, Benny, Stevie, Goat, how are we feeling after the weekend? Give us an overreaction from your weekend. There you go.
My overreaction, same as last week. We're done. We're not making the 8. We stink. I'm glad we got this week off, to be honest. Just give me mentally a week off.
Yeah.
So, that's my overreaction.
Mitch Edwards is the best ruckman in the game after one game already.
Carlton, that's probably the worst win I've ever seen in my life.
That's not an overreaction. That might be the truth.
Maybe that's true.
Jacob Van Rooyen to kick 100 goals this year.
Why are you wearing a Tiger scarf on? Get your Dees scarf on, brother.
Shut up, man.
Get your Dees scarf
It's the overreaction, man. Dogs in here, man. Oh, man. All right. Anyway, we're gonna get into our 60-second game recap. So we're gonna take it by the balls. We're gonna take the bull by the horns here, I should say.
Or the buff by the.
Yeah. I need something. Anyway,
Charlie.
Result, one standout, one takeaway sort of lineup. I'm going to blow the siren at 60 seconds if we go over. And, you boys will be able to keep track of me if I go over 60 seconds. I'm going to start with the first game of the round, which was Carlton versus Richmond at the MCG. What an absolutely pathetic display of football this was. No one was happy. Richmond fans, we were shitty because we lost. Carlton fans are shitty because they played a crap brand of football and got away with a win. And all neutral supporters wanted to poke their eyes out with chopsticks. So positives were Grill looked good. Like Lawler looked good. On the blue side of the ball, we really continue to like the look of Jagger Smith and Harry Dean. Sam Walsh is a stud. And that's probably and Tom Lynch just didn't finish.
What's he doing?
If he had the opportunity to be an absolute hero on Thursday night and stuffed it. So
he's
that's
dog ass.
Takeaway.
Straight dog ass. And no one's even said anything. He's the reason they lost. Like, at what point do you give it off? After you've kicked 1-5? Like, mate, give it off.
Maybe.
You're a cat.
Maybe. Still had 10 shots on goal. Had 10 shots on goal, so we'll give him that as a positive. But anyway, that's Carlton Richmond. Stevie, over to you. Essendon Hawthorn.
Yep. Pretty boring. I went. I mean, what can you say? Hawks outclassed. Dons are crap. They're going to be shit for ages. They're probably the team in the comp other than Carlton that probably have the least amount of direction. Like, they haven't looked like they got any better. They play too high at the ground. And then just get destroyed on turnover. Peter Wright, if Brad Scott's got any balls about him, he won't play. Because you're there, you see it. Like, his work off ball's pathetic. So, Hawks, I don't really care so much about that win because, like, they just did what they should have. And all their players, once you start smashing a team and, you start getting junk time goals, like, Wizard kick 4 and like it's good, but it doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But they look good. Dons are crap. Positives for the Dons. Zach Merritt. I don't know how he stays motivated to be good. I don't understand it. But yeah, all in all, Jack Gunston just somehow seems to be getting better. So other than that, pretty poxy game.
Really I just still can't believe Merritt, like that Merritt deal. I know we spoke about it in one of our group chats, Tommy and Stevie.
Yeah.
How they didn't take that deal thinking that, they wanted to keep Merritt because they said, we want to keep the best player. Makes no sense.
But what are you getting back for him? Like, you're not getting...
I get that, but you're losing games and you've got Zach Merritt who's probably not going to be happy. It's just like, it's kind of like sever the tie, move on.
And people saying that, like, after one game, maybe we dodged a bullet by getting Zach Merritt because we got to keep Connor McDonald. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Overreactions. I love it. But, you'd probably want Zach Merritt if you could get him,
I'd say so.
but they'd lose the pencil, and the pencil is a generational talent.
Yeah.
Jenny Penn.
Yeah.
Dogs versus GWS, Benny.
Dogs, they might be overreaction favourites at the moment, to be honest. Bont is a man on the mission. I think early
Best man
days
in
I was
the
saying
league.
he's
Best in the
a
league.
Brownlow favourite, I think I said as well. He's we kicked 3 and
Not the Brownlow favourite, but keep going.
he's his Brownlow favourite. Yeah, but still, it's only 2 games in. Obviously, beat us by 5 points last week. Could have probably lost that game, but they're now 2-0. They keep just pounding forward. The boy in the back line, Jacques,
Jakes.
Jacobin Mogatu.
Yeah, he's looking not bad as well. So they found one in him, which is good. I don't know what that is. But yeah, they're the doggies. At the end of the day, they're the doggies. The last couple of years,
we've seen this story before, haven't we, Ben?
We've seen this during the season. Come finals or towards the end of the season, they kind of fall off a little bit of a cliff. So I don't know, might be their year this year, but we'll wait and see. Not going to
4 favourites.
Yeah, say too much.
Like it.
Yeah,
Geelong versus Fremantle.
Yeah, I was there. Best day of my life. No, it was good. It's good to see a response after what was abysmal last week. It was good to see Scotty get fired up. I didn't mind seeing that. Don't see it often.
Behind the glass?
Did you go with Bucks?
Yeah, I was behind the glass. I wasn't behind the glass on Friday. Actually, I found out on Friday it was Essendon home game. I was sitting there level 1 with the peasants, so I was pretty flat. And then it was a smashing as well, so I was even flatter. But yeah, look, clinical performance from the Meowies. Turned up after quarter time, got a spray. Yep, meow, meow, meow. I think the most pleasing thing for me was just the ability to, be able to do it without danger. Not saying that he wasn't there, but he may as well in the first half not have been. 1 touch in the first half, finished with 4 possessions and 1 goal. So for me, seeing players like Max Holmes and Gryan and the younger players sort of turn it on, and big Shagger Neal, who looks like a big powerful man, and yeah, it was good. And for people, just a little, just for Geelong supporters, for people that are like expecting Danger to get 30 and kick 3, like those days are gone. You need to understand that, because like people saying, oh, he only had fucking 4 positions. Mate, he's fucking 50 years old. He's not going to do that.
How old is he actually? Is he 36?
No, he's older, isn't he?
No, I think he's 30. He's older than he's my age. I think he's 35. But yeah, for me, as for Freo, I don't think they lost any supporters. Like, it's a bad L. Like you're up. You've given us 52 in 1 quarter.
He's 36 this year, Dangerfield.
Yeah, so he's 35. But yeah, like Sarong, that'll be a good time. It's hard coming down to the Meow Town and
where's the siren?
Went for a while.
I lost it there. I was going to go. I was actually going to go on the first game, but anyway. Collingwood versus Adelaide. Should have played the siren.
This bloke's going against what he told us he was going to do.
Hey, no, siren works now. Sorry, lads.
Yeah, well done, mate. It didn't work. Yeah. It worked. It worked against Carlton too.
Yeah.
Who's doing the pies? Oh, you? Yep, there you go. Sorry.
I didn't watch the game, so
I'll listen to it. Yeah.
But I listened on the way. I listened on the way back.
The goat slayer now.
I listened on the way back on Rag Football on Triple M and the Amps. Look, it sounded like it was a very even contest. Collingwood sort of broke early, then they sort of went up and back. I think what Collingwood want to try and do this year is play with a bit of speed and a bit of movement, get the ball, as all teams want to do, through the middle. But it's kind of like they get a lot of their players around the ball, that sort of back edge of the square or back edge of the circle, and they move it really quickly. We're seeing players. I think it was really good to have Josh Dacos and what's his name from Port Adelaide?
Rosie.
Houston.
Nah, Houston. I think
Houston,
Houston's been
yeah.
freed up in his playing his actual role this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So last year he didn't
good for
look that
Supercoach.
great, but Fly has said he's the best user of the ball in the team, so we want to get it in his hands, which is a big compliment considering Dacos is there. We know how damaging he can be by foot. I just think it doesn't take anything away from Collingwood. My takeaway is that Adelaide are still there, and they're about to get Isaac Ranking back, and they're going to be a scary proposition for teams each week. It doesn't take away anything from Collingwood. I think the Crows are just a good football side, and they're solid across all departments.
Their lack of forward line is going to hurt them this year.
Who's
The
lack
Pie
of forward
boys.
line?
The Pies.
I was taking a piss there.
Yeah. I know.
Lack of forward line. I reckon.
Where have you got them finishing? After
I think
two
they've got a
games?
solid. I think they know that their forward line's pretty weak, but I think they'll still kick goals in the way the football's played these days. It's chaos ball. If you get it in there, I think their small forwards can do the work, and they're going to need their midfielders to kick some goals this year.
Yeah.
I still think they'll be in the top 8. I don't have any doubts. They'll get some names back. I just think the way that they can move the ball, we'll see the best of the Pies.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah.
Like it.
All right, go, you boy. Take it away.
Well, jeepers, North versus Port. There was a lot of.
Why didn't we save this one to the end?
Oh, are we just not doing Brisbane because they were that fucking putrid?
Oh,
yeah,
we
we-
moved
Oh,
back.
we
Hang
forgot.
on.
We
Sydney,
forgot.
Brisbane. Yeah, Sydney, Brisbane.
Benny, what happened?
Go back
mate?
to Sydney, Brisbane. Go on.
Crap. Gardner out. Harris Andrews out. I don't know. We're just.
Real baby out with the
Whatever.
bathwater stuff, isn't it?
Goulden out's massive, though.
He's called you a
Gordon Howe's
baby.
massive. Just, I don't know.
That's
I
not
said
what
at
I
the start of the year, I wouldn't be surprised if we go 0-2, and that's what's happened. So week off, thankfully,
Who you got after?
I can just. We play North.
Nah, not
next.
till round 5.
Ah, mate.
Prize,
North.
so, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just one of those stuff.
GWS, I think, mate.
Mm.
Everyone heavily favoured us. I said, just
I
calm
tipped
the
Sydney.
nerves. No, I'm saying for the premiership.
Oh, yeah.
It's early
sorry.
days. It's still early
Yeah.
days, right?
Yeah.
It's only 2 games. We started 2-5 a few years ago, so whatever.
You play St Kilda next game.
So we've got some
Ah.
tough games.
Goulden and Haney.
They
That
could
is
go
not
0-4. They could.
Oh,
we'll get to
100%.
that anyway.
We could.
No,
But
not you. I
anyway,
was talking about them.
Mm.
Yeah.
but yeah. Anyway, wait and see in the next couple of weeks how we go. Hopefully,
Yep.
just everyone has the week off,
Yep.
and
Like a penny.
rejoices.
Go
Yeah.
from there.
So, yeah,
All
thank you.
Yep.
right. Now go,
Yep.
Cody boy. Your time.
Yeah, there was a lot of fanboys, I'd say, that were pushing up a Kanga. But it was good to see them actually, put the foot on the throat, because there's a lot of games I've seen them just utterly lose, and they've been competitive, but they were competitive for all 4 quarters. I think when it mattered most, personally for me, players like LDU stood up. I think in the middle, he got some real contested ball. He got some clearances, and he may not get like the high possessions, but I think he gets the important ones, and he wins the big ball. I just think overall, if we don't have to rely on our defense, North will damage going forward. And Port, I think they're going to be pass. I'm interested to see Essendon versus Port this week.
Is that this week?
Yeah, that'll make for good viewing, and
Good
we'll
Lord.
actually get to see where each team's at. But
Give us
West
a bit more.
Coast-
What pleased you the most?
I'm
What
gonna run
plays you
out
the
of- I'm going to
most?
run out of time.
Can't we spend a little bit longer on these ones?
Yeah, look,
They
I
were
think
boys.
I think what pleased me the most is that they didn't go to water when the contest was there to be lost or won, and they actually stood up and won the contest.
When they got challenged,
when they got challenged,
you felt like it was we'd seen it before. You knew it was her, and it just
Yeah.
didn't.
and they didn't,
So-
and they were challenged multiple times, and then there was things that didn't go their way, and I was kind of sitting there going, "Oh no, it's going to happen again." Like where there was those 2 goals, one was touched and then one hit the post, and
Yeah.
I'm going, it's happening. But no, it was pleasing to see. I think the young blokes start to progress, and personally, I think there's some good talent there. But our man who went to Butters, I think he's going to be an absolute study waddy. and he could be my favourite. Not
Foss.
Kircher. I think Fossil.
Mm,
I think Fossil could be my favourite. If I'm
really?
being honest, I think Fino Sullivan's going to be a player. I think
Yeah.
he just moves in a certain way. Yeah, he's not like the Ashcrofts who they're Jennies, but I think he'll be a solid midfielder. The Foss.
He's silky
So
smooth.
I'm a
Yeah.
big
He is
Colby.
always-
I'm a big
yeah.
Colby McKercher man.
Yeah.
He only had 11 touches, and they were all impactful.
Yeah,
I thought he had more. So
he
anyway.
had restricted game time, so hopefully he gets more
Oh,
and
there you
get
go.
George Wardlaw back, get Hardiman back, get more McKerch. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm
hopefully.
still an LDU man, so
Yeah, I like
It's
that.
it's all systems go for the Brews.
Well, let's see how we
Right.
go against West Coast because that's
Yeah.
a big test over there. Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on to Melbourne St Kilda. I'll keep this one really brief. JBR had an absolute day. What are you laughing about?
test over in West Coast. Just move on. Keep going, Mark. Keep going.
I'm with
So-
Tommy. That is one they could genuinely lose.
We'll get to it in
Yeah.
the slate, won't
Anyway.
we? We'll get to it. Van Ruin kicked 6. Caleb Winslow had a good game too. Nazaya had his little moments, but Latrell Pickett, first goal was he was exciting. That was nice to see. He's got a bit of X factor about him. So Gorney established himself in his TDK. He's a good
Is Gorn the best
ruckman.
ruckman we've ever seen?
I think he is the best ruckman we've ever seen.
I
think
mean,
he
I
is.
didn't see. I
That's
didn't
not-
see.
I
Simon
don't think that's
Haddon or anything.
overreaction either.
I think
that's,
he's the best ruckman we've ever seen. Like in modern football,
Hmm.
it's hard to compare across generations. Polly Farmer
Yeah.
sort of revolutionised.
Let's call a
position
spade a
long time
spade.
ago, but
He
unbelievable.
pulled TDK's
Yeah.
pants down to his
Especially in the
ankles.
last quarter.
Yeah.
Especially in the
Belt-
last quarter.
Belt to us,
destroyed him.
played the whole
Yeah.
last quarter. So anyway,
I'm
I don't
on
want to keep
Rivers,
going
mate.
on it, but Melbourne had a great game. Good to see them put up a bit of fight and beat St Kilda. And so I think St Kilda are aimed to serious trouble. Serious trouble. So move on. Goaty boy, do you want to take Gold Coast, West Coast quickly?
Gold Coast, West Coast. Look, what do you say? I think Gold Coast did what they had to. Track looks like he's in some serious form, and if he keeps playing the way he's playing, he's a chance at the Brownlow. I'll
He'd
say
have
that.
6 votes
Yeah,
already. Yep.
and they did what they needed to do. I felt like they took. I feel like watching that game, they took the foot off the throat and they kind of were like skating downwards.
Yeah.
Like they didn't really play. It's like they shifted the magnets a little bit. Credit to
Yeah.
West Coast, they pulled it back a bit. But they are going to be a scary proposition, Gold Coast, for teams. And once they
Yeah.
get more names back, my goodness, they're going to be really tough to stop. But for West Coast, I think Harley Reid looked pretty good. They've got some young players up forward. Dersma had his moments, but I mean, I think they played team brand of football. Yo looked pretty good, but Gold Coast too strong in the end.
Yeah. I love that. Well, that's the round one recap. We went a little bit more than what we set out to, but that's okay. We're gonna move straight from that segment into fan favorite.
Stevie's top 5.
They need to sting, I think.
Hey, yo. Stevie's top 5. Stevie's top 5. Stevie's top 5. Stevie's top 5. Stevie's top 5.
Sponsored by Eco Wipes. Because the NFL is a little dead at the moment, so we'll just slip into each week for the AFL. I'm going to do my rogue top five players for the weekend.
Yep.
Not
like it.
rogue, but I want to try and get away from the superstars. They get enough plaudits. I want to try and bring in the blokes that don't get much. So, but I'll bring in, if like say fucking Bont has 40 and 6, he'll get in. But so honourable mention, Bont obviously had 30 odd and kicked 3 in the first half in a smashing.
Yeah.
Max Gawn, don't know how I didn't have him in. He was generational. He probably just doesn't get in because he's a little too good. I got Chom. Best on ground, got all the coaches' votes. He was generational on Sunday. But yeah, number 5, Miller from Adelaide. I don't know how many he had. I think he had a career high 34. We love that.
Just played the loosey goosey, didn't he?
played the loosey-goosey, but we just like when the players that don't get much plaudits,
The Ben
give them a bit of love. Yeah. Luke Jackson, I know he gets a lot, but he had 24 and 10 clearances.
He's gone in the guts.
Yes. Anyway, what was I doing? Max Hall, unbelievable. Tommy's put me off. I'm not too sure.
No, he's fucking ruined it for everyone.
He's ruined it for everyone. I don't know what he had when he ended up there. I think he bought his own footy or something of that nature. What he had?
Kick
four and had 26. I know they lost, but
Maxi
fuck
Hall
me.
did have a bloody good game.
Lilydale
Off
product.
the boundary.
Yeah. Only
Is
six.
Yeah, he's a Lilydale man.
Only
Mount
entered
Lilydale
6 center.
Mercy High School.
Is he?
Yep.
Mount Lilydale.
Certainly
Mercy.
is.
My alma mater.
Box Hill alum.
Anyway, yeah, I only had 6 centre bounces as well. I like to think his centre bounce
He just
entries
uses the football well too.
go up, and Sam Flanders go to maybe 1 or 2 a game. Anyway, big Jacob Van Rooru, he kicked 6. I mean, albeit on a makeshift back line. You kick 6. Kick 6?
Kick 6.
You get in.
6 goals, 1.
6 goals, 1. Turn the game on its head. And at number 1, the man that drove our Roos to victory, Dylan Stevens. With a career best. Got him going in the first half.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what he did.
Yeah, 29, I believe.
Yeah, he had 29. Kicked the snaggeroon. He had 4 tackles.
Yeah. Used the
the
ball really well. He can use the football.
36 metres gained.
Can use the football. And if it's
11
marks. If you put him on the
11
wing,
marks.
it'll be nice.
It's nice.
What we like is we
Like
like
the Carl
when,
Amon role.
yeah, we want to see that handball to kick ratio. We want to see those kicks higher.
We
So
do.
20 kicks on handballs. He's
29 kicks.
Stevie's
5
top
in
5.
50s.
Yep. Just really got him going. 91% time on ground. Generational. Won him the game. Have I
Well
missed
done,
anyone?
Dylan. Former top 5 pick.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, and showed it. Is there anyone I missed?
I like that top 5.
I think it was a great top 5, yeah. You can't,
I mean, you could add track, but track you don't get votes in a smashing.
Yeah.
You know, you don't really.
Did you mention
get votes.
Trombin?
Who?
Condon?
Yeah, he
Trumpet.
did. He had
Yeah,
special-
no, honourable
yeah.
mentions. Chom.
Yep.
Got well
Chom,
maligned in
Chom,
our
Chom.
chat. I'm not
Yeah.
sure why. How he got 10 coaches' votes is absolutely beyond me. Seriously, his first quarter was abysmal.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
14
think
intercepties.
the one that sticks out for me is that Carlton fans would want to see Tom Lynch in that top 5.
Yeah, Tom
Yeah.
Lynch.
Yeah,
He's winning. He's winning the reverse Brownlow at the minute. Anyway,
Just rub it in even more. Yeah, I was pretty fun.
What do you mean? You won on the weekend, Buffy,
Yeah,
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
on Sunday.
Yeah, you're an
I
idiot.
don't even understand how you kick 2 goals 7. Like it's just outrageous.
Buff saw a duck, mate.
We're moving on. We're going into the tipping comp. Just a quick little update and a little reminder. At 48th position in the competition, we've got Benny. And at
I thought
47th,
a lot of shit last week.
yeah,
by the
and
way.
at 47th, we've got Tommy. After tipping 6s past.
How many people have we got
Benny.
in it?
We have 58.
Oh, fucking hell,
nice.
boys.
I know.
So-
Hang on, I didn't get my first round
Hey.
in.
I'm always going to pick the Lions, so that's one tip.
And I don't know where. I'm trying to find where is Julie in this. I think she is.
You know who
No,
had a
she's
good
not.
weekend? Who
My
had a good
sister's
weekend?
in
Are we going to
Your
address
sister's in it?
Cut the
Good
shit.
young.
Are we going to address the elephant in the room?
What's the elephant in the room?
We had a man on this pod give our audience, our fans, a tip.
Yeah,
He
that's
gave
right.
our audience and our fans a tip. And then he spat in their
He
face.
backflipped.
And
Didn't he?
Oh,
yeah, and
The
he
flip
tipped someone-
flopper. Yeah.
I'm glad I'm glad I did a Tronny Tommy and
Well,
flipped it up. Got the
He's
burger.
flipped. Imagine if he hadn't have flipped it up, he'd be last in the bloody comp. So he's sitting.
Yeah.
He's sitting on
Yeah, he's
7
well.
tips. He would have been one ahead of last spot. So we've got Cripper and Zotz. I don't know who they are.
That's Zoe.
That's
That's
Zoe.
Goat Slayer's,
Oh,
That's,
that's
shout
Goat
out to
Slayer's
Goat Slayer's
partner.
better half. Well done.
So
Yeah.
I think
But,
Kelly's in the bottom 10.
she's in 50.
struggling.
She's 51st, and then my better half's 53rd. So like they're similar to our tips, not going too well. But at the top of the table, we got Andrew Churnside, friend of the pod, and Mark Master. They're on 11. They both tipped 8 over the weekend. Big
Mark
weekend.
Master is
That's
one
ridiculous.
of Kelly's friends' mums.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
actually won their work tipping last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
it's all right.
Tell.
I said that's a fluke. Show me how it's done, and now she's second.
Well,
Who's Sarah M?
Matt, Sarah Martin, Jordan Van Buren, and Eyes on the Pies. I can't quite remember who Eyes on the Pies was. But
Sarah M was leading last week.
Yeah, and so was Matt Singleton and
Right.
JB. But there was about 10-way tie.
Yeah.
So Stevie, you're up into 7th place,
Well done.
tied for third.
I had a couple of good tips this week. I just needed the
Yeah.
Tiggies to get across the line.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I'll tell you who's breathing a sigh of relief. But Lewis Young, who could have been absolutely eating a bag
Yeah,
on Thursday, so he was getting destroyed. But
yeah.
anyway,
I'm
onwards and upwards.
35th, and the Goat Slayer is in 30th. So Goat Slayer's tip 7, got himself back into contention. But
7, well,
Matt
that's-
Singleton shot himself in the foot because if he had have done his tips for the first 2 nights, which
Where's Snuggle Doug?
it would have been okay, been up the top. Snuggle Doug, Jake Douglas, where are you? Oh, I couldn't even tell you.
Anyway,
Yeah, we'll move on. But I just wanted to touch base before we go into the slate. Snuggle Doug, can't find him.
He'd
We'll
be
just
down the
move into
bottom.
slate.
Just look
He'd
at the
be-
bottom.
Yeah, we'll find him. We'll find him later on. But anyway, we're going to move into it, and we know. So in the slate. Okay, matchups. Hawthorn versus Sydney. Stevie, this is you.
look, it's disappointing that no Gordon and it's not looking like Heaney's going to play. I would love to tip the Schwannies. I
Mhm.
I don't think I could tip the Schwannies. Yeah, I think Hawthorn at the G will have enough. But if those other two are playing, I'd be tipping the Schwannies. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Hawk, unfortunately.
I'm going to go this one, so I'm going to back him in.
Okay.
I'm going to back him in.
I like it.
I'm going to back him in on. Yeah, like Hawthorn obviously looked back to their best last week, but
The thing is, Buffy, and while I'm tipping Hawthorn, because I'm a bit of a coward, so I can see why you're tipping the Schwannies. Who are we going to see run through that midfield? Because I reckon a little Riley Bice.
Mhm.
Is he stepping in there?
Sheldrick.
Little Sheldrick, little
Look,
you know,
Shelby's.
who we got? Who we got here?
Row
Who has-
bottom?
who has some
McInerney.
deserved
Rowbottom and McInerney.
Bots.
This is what needs. This is where
McInerney's.
we need the hairless one, the Chad. The only way that he
The
goes,
hairless Chad.
he goes as far as they go as far as he takes them.
He
on
needs to
Thursday,
impose
so
himself, his hairless
I
body
want
on
to
the
see him
game.
impose himself for a full game, not just 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. He needs to be a Jenny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does. He
Yeah.
does.
I'm going to back him in to do that. I reckon.
I like it.
Sydney get it done. Go, Benny. Who are you taking? For the next one.
At the moment, I'm tip Hawks, but
Oh, you are such a
are
fucking pawn.
Cowie, mate.
You are
don't
such a pawn.
don't be surprised if I flip it to the Swans.
Oh,
I'm going Hawkball. I'm going Hawkball.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Nice.
Hawkball. I think that Hawk.
all right.
Yeah.
We'll turn our attention then over to the Adelaide hosting the Bulldogs this weekend. Go.
What a game!
Yep.
Yeah, what a
I think
game.
it's a great game. I think it's a big game in Adelaide, so it'll test both. Doggies coming off a couple of big wins. Adelaide coming off a good win themselves.
192
Uh,
apiece.
Yep.
Straight down the middle.
Yep. I just think we'll see Rankin come back and want to do well for his teammates. That sort of stuff you want to prove to the rest of the crew that you deserve to be back out there, and you paid your penance. I think if they can get a job on the Bont and they can actually keep him out of the game, which is a hard task, then you've got to deal with players like Ed Richards and some of the unsung heroes like Kennedy. They've got a damaging forward line, the Dogs. I think Naughty is looking naughty. Darcy is starting to get a bit healthy. Had a knock to his knee, so he's coming good. Saying that, I think systems like an Adelaide team can deal with what the Dogs do well. I think they'll want to hold on to the ball, Adelaide, and I think that they'll just get them in the end. So I'm going to tip Adelaide to get the job done.
Beautiful. Benny?
I've tipped Wolfies. I'm going with Footscray to go undefeated, 3-0.
Yeah. Stevie?
I agree with everything Tommy said. I think Rankin's going to come out and, like he's been shot out of a cannon, locking Neil in the grand final sort of style. I think they'll win. Not convincingly, but I think they'll win.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Benny and I'm going to say the Footscray.
Oh, we're
Western
fucking
Bulldogs.
Footscray,
mate.
Footscray.
They're going to go and get it done.
Yeah.
Go 3-0. They look nice. They look really good. Next one. Lee said about this one might be the better. Richmond hosting Gold Coast at the G. I mean, I kind of wish this one was being played at Marvel because Dimmer just hates Marvel. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah, it would have been nice. But anyway, Gold Coast should get us pretty convincingly. As a Richmond supporter, I just want to see some nice progress being made by these young fellas. If we can keep it within 40, I'd be happy.
Could it be clearer that the AFL want the Suns to be good?
Yeah.
Seriously, look at this draw.
Yeah.
Absolute joke. Anyway,
they're going to be up there and, easy wins, I think, on the board for Gold Coast. But yeah, if we can be competitive, I'd be happy with that. We're not going to win this now.
Suns.
Yeah, I think put the line at 70 points. I think the Suns will get it done.
What is the line? Is it actually 70?
I'm just making that up.
60, it was 64 or something against Gold Coast.
34.
Oh, sorry, against West Coast.
It's 34 and a half.
Oh,
Look,
load up.
if we can stay within 34, I'll be happy with it.
Don't
mind 34.
Don't bet responsibly.
Anyway, GWS into St Kilda. Benny.
Oh, big one.
I've gone GWS. I think they bounce back. I think they'll bounce back at home. Saints just an absolute rabble. Probably paying everyone out of their nose and got nothing to show for it at the moment. So the Giants for me, the big orange machine.
The big sound from the west of the town. It's going to be playing after the game on the weekend, I think, as well. I'm going to go with them. Some of their recruits, the disposal on Silvani in the back half is woeful. Yeah, GWS for me.
It's a tough game. It's a really tough game. I think I don't like the self-claim Hollywood.
You've been vocal about that.
I don't like. Look, if you get Fisher out to DJ your entrance to your first game and you label yourself Hollywood, I want to see that you're actually capable of that. Saying that though, there is some outs still for the Giants, but I think they've played better and looked better. Saints need to show me something. They have their moments, but I just think the Giants are going to get them at their home deck. And I think that they're going to try and tag they're going to try and tag Whitfield, and I think Ash will get going, and I think Oliver will get going too, and they'll have a win. Yeah.
Stevie.
Fuck. I really want to pick St Kilda. No. Oh, fuck. No. Fuck.
Flippy.
Yeah, I just don't know because I really think.
Do it, Benny.
No, I don't want to attack Benny for that because I could. I'll go with the Giants for now.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck, that's hard.
We'll hear about it
For
if you change it
now.
over the
Yeah,
next
no,
race, but,
I'll put my hand up and say I'll
Yeah.
change it. But yeah, I'll stick with the Giants for
I'm going
now.
to stick with you, Stevie. You're going to run us through Fremantle hosting Melbourne at Optus Stadium Saturday night.
Wow.
I think they'll get back on track. This will be a test for Melbourne. They look really good. They look good. Yeah, they did. They look good in Stephen King. But there wasn't a lot of defense being played.
In
No.
Magic.
So yeah, I think I don't know what the fuck's going on with Luke Ryan. Like he's an obvious pigeon when it comes to possessions, but I feel like they missed his leadership in the back half against the Maoris when things were going tough, and you could see like when Jordan Clark literally just kicked it straight to Sean Manor in the clutch. So I don't know why he's not playing. I couldn't be maybe he's I don't know, but anyway, I still think Freo get done. Yeah, I think Freo get done.
Yeah, I think Freo by about 40. I think they'll do it pretty comfortably in the end.
40.
Or 40
I
balls.
think 40. I think 40. I think like 30, like 40. Like I'm gonna call 40 points. I think
right.
Melbourne going across. I think they look good, but I think
Young team.
I think Freo are a good team. I think they're a contender team, and I think that they'll try to come out and make a statement. Yeah.
Live reaction. Scott Pendlebury has had his ban successfully downgraded.
To what?
He'll be free to play. He was
never going to miss. Like you could just say, mate, look at my record. I'm squeaky clean.
It's because Eddie jumped on the phone. That's why.
Yeah. Eddie was probably in the meeting, mate.
Yeah.
He said, boys, look under each of your chairs.
Yeah,
I think it would have done some good for him to miss for the Pies, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's what he asked for. I think him entering, I looked it up. I meant to bring it up, but him going into 16 centre bounces, I'm not sure that's the right way to go about it going forward.
Yeah.
He's a tremendous player, but you're stunting someone else's growth. Yep. Surely you could put him in the back half or even the forward half. He's got pretty good hands.
Oh, he was amazing in the front 50.
Yeah, so I think it was 14 or 16 centre bounces. Like I know they don't have much else, but you got to get some love in there. These young boys anyway. Carry on.
Benny, go. Give us a winner. Freo versus Melbourne.
Freo.
Yeah. Benny, Port versus Essendon. Adelaide Oval. Sunday, Arvo.
This is going to be an ugly, ugly game.
Yeah.
It is so ugly. So I've tipped. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I just think Dons are no good. Port are no good. They're both going to finish in the bottom 6 this year. But I think Port wins at home.
Yeah, I'm going to go Port. I think Dons are shit. I think they could win the spoon this year.
Oof.
Said bottom 6, not bottom.
Well, they could win it.
I will go. Fuck, I'd love to tip Essendon.
Yeah.
Because I seriously think they're a better team. I genuinely believe that. I'm going to tip Essendon. Yeah, I think they're a better team than Port Adelaide. I think Rosie had a lot of possessions, but I think he has minimal impact. I think their only good player is Butters and Georgiades.
Yeah.
Their back half is ugly. I think Dons need to respond. I think it'll be close. But yeah, I'm going to tip the Dons.
Yeah, I can't blame you. I agree. I kind of think that Essendon are better, but their confidence is just shot. I don't know what happened. They
didn't look good in that. They didn't look too bad in that first quarter.
They had moments.
Yeah.
No, they had their moments, but
and then just heads went down, and
I think at Adelaide though, I think it's a different field. It's a different field and it's different shape.
And the crowd get going.
Crowd are like an extra person. I think if this was at Marble, I'd be tipping the Dons.
Yeah.
But yeah, Port for this week.
We're going to comment on the horny one only having 12 possessions. He was underdone.
I think he's a squib, and when he's not throwing his head back, he's
squibbed him.
Yeah, he is. He's a squib. He throws his head back every chance he gets. But
that's how he does his hammy.
But no, he did have a knee knock, and he had a knee knock, and he had a very limited preseason.
Yeah. All right. Dirty boys, stick with you. West Coast North, bring us home. Your boys are travelling over to Optus Stadium.
Mate, I'm being really serious when I say I think this will be a tough game. I think it's at Optus. It's a big ground. We play to suit smaller ground at Marble. Like, we're going to play a lot of games there. I think what we tend to do is let teams get us out the back, and in a bigger ground, that might happen. Saying that, we have to win the midfield battle. I think we have better players in that space. If we can win the contested footy and keep it on our terms, I think we should win in the end. But I would not be surprised if Eagles get it done at all. Eagles would be penciling in that they're going to struggle with wins this year. This would be one of them that they're going to get themselves up for and potentially win. So if we can get through this game, I'll start to talk a bit more positively about North. If they lose this game, I'm done with them. Yeah. But North should win. North should win.
Yeah, I'm with Tom. I agree with everything he said. I don't think this is as open and shut. It would genuinely not surprise me. It would be the most North Melbourne thing ever for West Coast to come out and win. They weren't too. There was no way they were as bad as last year.
No,
and it's over there. They'll be thinking we can win this.
Mm-hmm.
North, we're hearing the Chong coming out saying we've
turned the corner.
We've turned the corner. We're boys. We're playing like men. It's boys to men. Like, mate, you just shut the fuck up and get back in the lab champion.
Get back, yeah.
I'll
mate.
tip North because I want to go for North as a proud North Melbourne member. But it would not surprise me if Waterman come out and just kick 6 on fucking Griffin Logue.
Yeah.
Benjamin?
Yeah, North for me. I don't mind Gold Coast minus 34.5 into North minus 12.5.
Always gamble responsibly.
Is that on betting? Is that on the tipping comp? Yep.
That's on the tipping comp. Yep.
Yeah.
North Melbourne wins from this. I think I do agree that I think it will be tight. I think maybe they get it done by 3 goals though in the end. And I like Larky to kick a bag of 5.
Not West Coast.
I don't know. A lot of these. Yeah. Maybe Paul Curtis gets going. That's it. That's the games. That's the slate. We're done and dusted. Big night for the lads.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes peeled on the socials. Big thank you to our partners. Obviously with the tipping competition, we've got the Kingston Hotel,
Eco Wipes,
Richmond, Eco Wipes sponsoring the not just the tipping competition, but the top 5 and Extra Socks coming on board. Best performance sock in the market. So make sure you check them out. Keep your eyes peeled on our socials for all the shenanigans that are coming up. And anyone want
if
to
you want
sign
to
off with a
sponsor
final
us,
thought?
just
So if you want to sponsor
slide
us,
into some DMs.
Yeah.
Golf sponsorship. We'll take golf sponsorship.
mate,
We will.
I would take a fucking fuel
Want to
card
get
at
out of the
this stage.
matrix? If you want us to commentate a game, like tell us what game you want to hear us commentating, and we'll plug it onto that station. I know there's heaps of Tronaholics out there, so yeah, let us know.
If you want to connect with the Cron man, he's right here.
And if you want to talk crap on social media, keep commenting.
Get us out of the matrix.
Keep commenting.
Keep
I'll
chirping.
respond. I'll say
Tell
something.
tell us we know nothing.
Yeah.
Tell us.
I know nothing, by the way.
Shut the fuck up.
I know. He does. He'll flip his too.
All right. Thank you so much. Be a friend, tell a friend, and get onto all our socials and have a fantastic week. And we'll see you next week here on Snapcast Society.
Oh, yeah.